This is a review of the Womier SK75 keyboard. This is a keyboard which is pretty heavy. It has a metal case. It's absolutely really chunky. The build quality is incredibly good of this keyboard. I've replaced the keycaps of this keyboard, and these are the original keys. The reason why I changed the keycaps, and luckily you can do that because these are hot swappable. This is an RGB keyboard, and you can program the keys via online, and also you can program the keys in the RGB online. These are the original keycaps, and the problem with these keycaps are that the keys are a little bit sharp on the edge. Whoa, these are a little bit sharp on the edges, and that doesn't matter when you type for 10 minutes, but when you type a whole day, like I'm programming, for example, then yeah, it starts to irritate, and then after a couple of hours, your fingers start to hurt. And I put band-aids on my fingers because these keys hurt. But regretfully, the color scheme is nicer with the keycaps delivered with the keyboard. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad, but it doesn't look as nice as the original keycap set. But these keys are more rounder, and this type's a lot better. I absolutely love this keyboard. However, there is another thing that I don't like about the standard keycaps of this keyboard, and that is that those have variable heights. When I get, for example, the F12 key over here, it doesn't have the same height as, for example, the Enter key. And it depends on the positioning of your key on the keyboard, because the F12 key is higher and is higher up the keyboard, and the Enter key is in the middle of the keyboard. The problem is, because I don't like the standard layout of where the positions are of the page up, page down, and del key, because the page up and page down are over here, normally speaking, and the delete key is, I think, over here. So I switch them around. If those keys are different in different heights, then I've placed the page up and page down. Those keys were lower than the keys over here, because I moved them from here to here. So these keys are high, these keys were lower, and then these keys were higher, and these were lower again. This is a wireless keyboard, but you can connect it via USB with your computer. So there's a battery in it. I'm not sure how long it lasts. I don't use it with a battery, and this is the dongle that came with the keyboard. This is the switch puller that came with the keyboard. Regretfully, I got a second-hand version of this keyboard, and I paid new for it on Amazon. Regretfully, there were the hairs and the cookie crumbles of the previous person were still in between the keys, really gross, and there were also coffee stains over here and on the space bar, so I had to clean that up. Let me pull off one of the keycaps. This is not the keycap puller, this is the keycap puller that came with the laptop, with the keyboard. These are the switches. And yeah, those are really nice switches. These are hot swappable. This should come with spare keycaps. This should also come with spare switches. And because I have got a second-hand keyboard and paid new for it, there were no spare keys and keycaps and no spare switches, regretfully. What I like about these have south-facing LEDs. The advantage is that will never shine into your eyes. Also, this has high-frequency LED lights. Other keyboards sometimes have low-frequency LED lights. And then the problem with that is when you look directly at it, it doesn't matter that much. But when you're focused on your screen, for example, then it distracts me because I have ADD, so things distract me, and then in the corner of my eyes, the LEDs flicker, and that distracts me. Would I recommend this keyboard? Yeah, absolutely. I'm absolutely in love with this keyboard. I can recommend it to everyone. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just an amazing experience, and every time when I go by the keyboard and I see the keyboard, I want to type on it because it's such a pleasant experience. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.